that Tourism Police Unit Special Constable Danny Conorquie was gunned down. His attackers came from those bushes and shot him in the back as he sat there securing the perimeter of the site on a day much like today. Even standing here now, it is uncomfortable to have my back to those bushes. But his death, we are told, has been a wake-up call for tourism, archaeological and security entities in Belize.
So we had to ensure that before we open the site to visitors that the Caracol site would be safe for them. And to do so, we had to get a commitment from the Belize Defense Force and the Tourism Police that the numbers would be increased. We would also increase the number of our rangers, and all those measures have been put in place. And until then, until we were satisfied that those measures were in place, then we opened the site to the public.
The first new security measure we observed was at this camp, just behind the Douglas de Silva Forest Station, about 22 miles from Caracol. It's not exactly a new measure, more like stronger enforcement of old protocol. BDF personnel will now be stationed at the camp, which serves as a training site. They will escort tourists and other visitors to Caracol at 9 every morning, returning at 2. Arriving at the site, we didn't see a significant BDF presence, just these 3 soldiers on the perimeter. But we were assured that they were present, in force. We also didn't see any new infrastructure. Again, we were assured that it's in the pipeline.
And when you increase the number of people at the site to help with the security measures, it means that you have to house them. And so we are in the process of building accommodations for the BDF. The BDF will have a permanent contingent at Caracol. Those BDF personnel will be here primarily to secure the boundaries of what is the site core. When tourists are here, they may not see BDF, but they will be in the bushes right around the site to ensure that no one comes into the site that is not here as a visitor. And so we have to house the BDF out here too, and that is going to cost us. But we are going to build their quarters. We're in the process of building their quarters for them to be out here. Also, the increase in the tourism police will necessitate further housing, and then increasing our rangers also necessitates further housing, plus the fact that you have to remember that we are not even very close to any source of water, so we have to truck in lots of water to deal with those issues.
NICH has come under fire from tour guides who say the site should never have been closed. Today, there were at least 5 separate groups of tourists from resorts like Blancano Lodge, Hidden Valley and Maya Walk. These resorts and many others lost many thousands in the past month from pre-booked tours which had to be cancelled. So there's that frustration and also a little anger because these guides say stronger security measures should have been in place a long time ago.
But I guess that should have happened from before though. You know, that's why I believe it should have happened from before, the more security at the site, you know, because, you know, we come here, you know, we used to take a risk, you know, that we know we had the people present in the area, you know. So I'm happy that we had security today.
I think we took a little bit too long to open the site, and I understand that there's still a lot of work to be done. You know, they're still polishing a few little things that need to happen, and I hope it doesn't take too long before we're 100% at what we need to have Caracol where we want it to be in terms of safety. And, you know, other than that, the place looks good. They've started working on clearing the underbrush that we asked for. That's going to take a while because it's not clear it and just forget about it. It's clear it and keep it from Mother Nature coming back, because that's the problem. And with the rainy season on, you know, things grow very fast.
Today there was consensus. The increased security provided by the Belize Defense Force is a good thing. But there is also a little disappointment after a month of hype about all the things that are going to happen at the site. We didn't see any special constables from the Tourism Police Unit today. Not even one. We weren't the only ones who noticed.
They promised 12, but you got to keep in mind that there was 12 that were going to be assigned, and it was on shifts of 6 tourism police at a time. I don't have an answer to that. They're not here, and they should be. But other than that, I don't know. For them not being here would probably be the reason why we're seeing some of the soldiers around. But which is something that maybe the tourism police should be doing, but they're not here, so the soldiers are covering for that. At least that's my take.
So with all that said, why did it take the death of a Belizean special constable to get the ball rolling? In January, a memo from Tourism Police Unit Commander Diane was sent to stakeholders, including the administrator of NICH, warning in the strongest of terms that the tourism police officers on the site were not trained or equipped to secure the site. Hall stated that the lives of those officers were at risk. Seems pretty serious, you would think.
I don't really think that the urgency of the situation may have been really recognized for us to be able to, to address it. I mean, we have known all along that yes, we can increase the number of people that are working out here. But I suppose it has never been presented as something that is so critical that we have to, to do this. I am really torn up about the fact that that the death of someone did occur for us to be able to say, let us work together in partnership to try and see how we can address this.
According to Haylock, the government of Belize is fully engaged in addressing the concerns at the site and will remain engaged until they get it to where it needs to be. Mike Rodon for News